It is still Sunday the 4th of January 2026, third short video of the day. We've done a quick lap around the pond back there, which I always forget the name of. Picked up a few bits of litter there. Hello to you, train, you noisy bugger. What is a cat climbing? Oh, I want to go see that now. There's a cat. There's a squirrel over there. It's probably what the cat's after, is a squirrel. So there's a squirrel just there, hopping about. He's jumped onto the tree. Hello, cat. Are you hunting? Oh, do you know what? I could come in here and grab some litter. Let me do that. Let me put the bike down now. I'll grab the camera off. Oh, don't really want to touch it with that glove, but you know what? It's fine. We can disinfect it. What are you after in here, cat? You hunting squirrels? I'm hunting this stuff. Dirty litter. Oh, I know, it's your tail. I thought I was a dead squirrel. I was going to come say hi. I wasn't going to tell you off or anything. Can't see anything up there. Long one, probably. Oh, there's another cat over there. Hello, other cat over there. And people at the very top. There's a fair bit of litter around in here. We'll grab these two bits for now, though. Take them to the bin over at Summer Lane, which I don't know if I finished my intro or not. That's where we're headed to do a very quick lap. Came here on the 1st, a couple of days ago, and let me just make sure that attaches. Thank you. Yeah, came here on the 1st. It is looking pretty bad in terms of litter. I haven't been here for a good while, so this will be the one of the main focuses for cleanups this week. This pond, Summer Lane, and then the other pond back there, which I always forget the name of. Summer Lane's going to take a little bit longer. It's a slightly more popular pond, and it's right next to a house. Well, I guess the other one is too. The other one is kind of closer to the old people's bit of a housing estate. This is just general housing estate. Either way, lots of people, lots of litter. So it's going to be a pond cleanup week, at least 4 days this week. Probably 2 at either pond, maybe 3 at Summer Lane here, 1 at the other, because the other one really wasn't that bad. A quick, thorough once over, that should be pretty clean. Might take me waders there for it. There's a bit in the water, in the boggy areas, but it's fairly shallow at the moment, so it's a good time to do it as well. Hello, sparrow. There's a black-headed gull. There's a couple of black-headed gulls over there. I love black-headed gulls. They are my favourite kind of gull that we get around here. But I've not checked these ditches for a good while. At a quick glance, I can't see any trolleys in that one along there, which is good. Posted a video before this, just cycling along the lane on the way here. Still only 1 trolley there, thankfully, which I'll also pull out sometime this week when we're doing these pond cleanups. But for now, this video is just, we're going to pick up a few things for the daily. I've done a trolley today, I've done a few pieces of the other pond, but we'll do some here. Be productive. We'll just, little bits, as I always say. If everyone picked up 1 piece of litter whenever they went out, the world would be clean in no time. So that's what I like to do. But we'll have a look anyway. We'll see how bad it is. Need my waders here definitely for at least one of the days. There's a spot in the middle which I wanted to get in the summer, but it obviously was all overgrown, so it's all been cut back now. We will grab that this week sometime. I'll skip this bin, we'll go around, so otherwise I have to kind of awkwardly go in there and then reverse a little bit in, So I see something yellow over there. Oh, there's a fair bit of ice. I mean, the other pond was a little bit iced over. This one, yeah, pretty iced over as well. It was down to about -2, I think, last night. Not super cold at all, but enough for a little bit of ice, which is nice, but we won't be wading in there today. Oh, sorry about the view. Maybe I'll flip you the other way. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out in editing. But got one bin coming up. We'll go and look down at this spot here. That's my favourite spot here. Probably you see rats all the time. I love rats. You know, if people didn't leave so much crap behind all the time, they wouldn't be a pest. They wouldn't be a problem. They're lovely. It's the humans that are dirty. They're just the rats. That is. They're just taking advantage of the easy food. Couple of bits of litter here. I suppose we'll clean up this little bit whilst we're here. Loads of gulls. You'll have to sniffle, whatever the word is I'm looking for. So I'll mute it quickly. You can look at the birds, and yeah. There you go. Right, I've not brought tissues today, which is annoying, so I'm going to probably keep you pointing away from my face the majority of the video. Be a short one anyway. We'll quickly grab some of these pieces of litter here though. Kind of want to look at the ice. I could put you down here is the great thing. I could put you, let me lean you against the tree. Maybe that'd be better than putting you down in the mud. If I put you there, I could just leave you there and whoa, not slip over. Oh, it's fairly thick ice, you know. Well, I say that, it's a good centimetre or two. Put it in front of the lens. I don't know how the 360 lens will see that actually. No birds around to scare us. I'm going to throw it out and see if we can crack some ice. Oh, look at that. Bring my skates next time then. No, but there is some litter frozen in there as well. Well, no. Some mud frozen into the litter, but the litter wasn't frozen. Oopsie daisy. Why am I tripping over so much? I don't know. There we go. Let's pick up a few pieces here. Can you see me? Or is the tree in the way? Tree might be slightly in the way, but I'll just grab a few things from the bushes here. Cans of Coke. Fishing bits possibly, I don't really know, I'm not going to look at it all, but crisp packets. Whatever this thing is. Got no clue. Some kind of pole, this spring, and other bits. Very pointy though, so we'll grab that for now. I've only got 2 hands, I've not got a bag or anything, so got on over to the bin. We'll pick up a few bits more as we make our way around the pond, but we'll do a more thorough clean up of this over the coming week, as I've said. So my shoes are caked in mud now. But that's fine. Love a bit of mud. Probably not the best idea to be putting that in the bin, but if I don't put it in the bin, there's a good chance it'll find itself back in the pond or somewhere else. Hopefully no one gets spiked on it, but I'd rather people get spiked than the wildlife. So, sorry people, I guess. Right, bloody nose is running, so I will point you away if I haven't already. Let's get on round there, see if we can find any wildlife. There's a magpie coming up on the left. Saw a heron the other day, but then I thought that I'd lost my phone. But it was actually in my jumper pocket under my coat. This coat is lovely, it has like 8 pockets. I've currently got probably about 12 pockets on me. Which is great. You can never have enough pockets, but yeah, sometimes I do forget I have other pockets besides the coat because it is just so cool. But there we go. Right, do you know what, actually? Let me grab this crisp packet from the grass here. 2 crisp packets even. Quavers and hula hoops. Cool. Let's go back to the bin here and then we'll have a quick look at the pond. Well, you guys can have a quick look at the pond whilst I be a bit disgusting. And, well, you don't need to know what I'm going to do, but you can look at the pond over here. I'm going to quickly take my gloves off and get some t-shirt. Sure, you can imagine. But, I apologise. But it's better that than it. Well, less said the better. Anyway, gloves back on. Let's get on around the pond. It's going to be a short video, this. Keep rambling to a minimum. No heron today. The herons like to sit on this branch over here, the fallen one. That's where you see, well, that's where I see them the most. I'm sure they use the whole pond, obviously, but I see them the most on that little island there. Anyways, let's get on around the pond. See what else we can pick up. Someone there. It's quite a nice little spot down there. There's a lot of litter towards that end there. Sorry, thank you. Just in this bush there's a fair bit of litter usually. There's a can there. Are we in the way? We are, but if we're quick, we'll grab that. A bit of a mega white cider. And then there's what looks to be kind of a balloon stick. Oh no, it's a dog. So I guess I'll leave that by the path. Well, I'll take it somewhere a little bit. Kicked a thorn into the path now. I'm not very smooth with my movements, am I? I'm kind of, well, that's just typical Connor, just awkward and I don't know. But yeah, we'll leave that somewhere. It looks new-ish. Still got the tag loop on. I don't need it or want it, really, but someone might. So we'll leave it on the rock over there, I guess. Can go in the bin there. All the bins were replaced with these nice newer ones with tops on a little while ago. That trolley's still there from the other day. That's from the food warehouse, which is a little bit further away. I'm not going there today. I could do, I suppose, but it's kind of out of the way. I've taken one back today, so I don't know. I could come up with lots of excuses. Regardless, not taking that one back today, even though I probably should. It has been there since the first, at least. But it'll stay there at least until I've left it. So we get into what was the messier section the other day. I imagine it still is. Tons of stuff here. Look at this. Absolutely ridiculous that people leave it like that. Look at it. Well, there's a bag there. We'll grab a little bit now before it all blows away. Oh yeah, look at that. Someone's whole packed lunch in there, it looks like. They just left it there. There's plenty, I mean, we've just seen this, plenty of bins, no shortage of them, so there's no excuse. But, I don't know. I really cannot stand people. I mean, there's tons of it. There's plastic wrap, all caught up in the thorns. There's Sour Patch Kid rubbish. Right, I don't want to rip the new coat, so I'm going to be a bit careful, but tons of it. Absolutely tons of it. There's a Coke Zero. There's some kind of Lunchable thing. There's a Subway cup top. The Yazoo bottle. There's dairy milk. Or a Whisper. Is that dairy milk? Whatever it is. It's coming with me. bit of a shoelace or a jogger, trouser tie, metal can lid, lovely plastic thingamabob. Hot dog, paprika walkers, oh me legs, or my knees, but whatever. Burt's sea salt and vinegar, Doritos, banana skin. Well, banana skins are banana. Me sounding posh. Well, banana skins are natural. They're not native to the UK, so they shouldn't be left on the floor. It'd take ages to decompose. Wet wipe, another wet wipe. Just a bunch of wet wipes here. People are absolutely disgusting. The thing is, I've talked to a bunch of fishers here and people in my time. You're supposed to clean up anywhere you fish, even if it's not your rubbish. You can be fined for fishing in a spot that has litter in it. It's not all fishers, obviously. There is a lot of fisher litter around, but a lot of it is just youth and disrespectful people in general. But it's just, I don't know. I really hate people. I can't stand them. I mean, there's tons more. I'll do a more thorough clean up. We'll be here a couple of times next week, so we'll do a more thorough clean up then. There's tons in the bush there. There is another bag though, completely empty it looks like, so I'll grab a few things. There's the possible bottom to the top of the can we found there, sweet corn. And it's just more wet wipes, more wrappers. That's the Whispers, like a 9-pack of Whispers. Oh, that's a sock. There we go, lovely. Someone's whole house here, apparently. Yorkie wrapper, some other cheap chocolate, Haribo, top of whatever that could be. J2O, I don't know if you can see me in the bush there, you're kind of pointed away from me, but J2O, plastic wrapper. Twig can stay behind now, twigs are meant to be here. There's Thatchers down here. There's tons of stuff. I'll come back for a more thorough cleanup, as I've said, a couple of times next week. For now, we'll grab that. We'll grab some more stuff on the way around. This bag is not even half full yet, so we will continue. There's probably a load more at this set. Oh, look at this. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it is really, the things that ruin it here are the people who litter, the people who have fires and things and leave all the things in the fire, and the trains. The trains ruin it as well. Not super opposed to trains, but they come by here, they ruin the peaceful atmosphere. But it is what it is. The people though are, I mean, there's no excuse, plenty of bins. It's ridiculous. I'll come back for some of it, I've said already, I'm not going to go on. Just takes the absolute piss, really does. Oh, there's a dummy here, or a pacifier, or whatever you want to call that. Just absolutely revolting. People are pigs. No, I hate that. I hate, pigs are lovely. Pigs are awesome. Pigs do what they naturally do. Humans don't naturally produce plastic and throw it away. That's a conscious choice that humans have evolved to make. It's not a natural behaviour. Not a natural, So I am sorry to the pigs that I've just offended. If any pigs are watching, you are lovely. I value you. No, but I don't know. I could say as many things as I want. People would agree, people would disagree. Ultimately, the people who disagree are the people who don't care anyway. So there's no point going on. You're lucky you're so fast, or I'll have you. But look at this. Look at this. It's a handy little box. Pack of raisins, possibly not undone, but I'm not going to chance eating them. Oh, bloody people. Thing is, the bailiffs, or whatever you call them, the people that come around and check on the pond, they can't care that much. Well, no, I can't say that because it's not their fault entirely, but I don't know. I assume it's maybe look at that in there. That's always a bad spot, but you can probably see that from that angle. Just about, there's like a hole. Let me grab some of it now. It's just a whole Morrison's bag full of crap. Well, you don't come here for a month, 2 months, and it just goes to pot. You know, all that stuff there, look. And there's still more in there. I will, you know, I've said, I'll give it a more thorough clean up this week coming, but bloody people. This was supposed to be a quick video, but it's turned into more of that, I guess. Well, yeah, I don't know. Things are getting cleaned up, and that's what matters. I could complain for hours. I will complain for hours. I will, you know, ultimately, all that matters is that things are getting cleaned up. I can try another one. This one's going slow, it's not as loud, but no, I mean the trains are annoying, but they're really not, you know, that big of a problem. Trains are just trains, you know. I do enjoy a good train. I mean, I guess I'll leave that there. Someone can make use of it. I mean, I'll take it, you know, towards the bin. But oh, I don't know. I can't see how long we've been going because I don't want to touch the camera with dirty gloves. That's probably my limit for now. The bags are pretty much full. But yeah, I mean, I've said a few times now, we'll be back this week. We'll get it looking spotless, but it really is a lovely, lovely place. Look at that. There's nothing better than a summer evening. Come and sit in here. You get foxes come out and sit by you and run about, and you get, you know, tons of different birds, bats, just all just lovely, lovely wildlife. And the only thing that ruins it, the only downside to it, are the monsters that are humans. Hello, duck. I'm sorry about humans. Sorry about me. I'm not shouting at you all aggressive like. I'll leave you be. But I am sorry for humankind ruining your atmosphere. Your environment, sorry. I guess the atmosphere is also a correct word, but I don't know. I was going to go round that way in front because it's a nice little, another bloody train. I think that's the most I've ever seen in like the same 2 minutes. This section in here there, you won't be able to see it from this angle, but just in there a little ways around this path. We'll bring the waders for that. That's a little section I want to get cleared whilst the bramble is all low and stuff. So we'll get in there at some point this week. There's another view of the pond. There's a little moorhen wading about over there. Hey, little moorhen. Or are you a coot? No, you're a moorhen, yeah, you got a bit of red. I see some fishing wire and some kind of fishing thing dangling off that branch over there. Obviously, I'm not going to go in now without my waders. If I remember it this week whenever I'm back, I will try and grab that. But yeah, there's bottles, there's cans in the reeds here to the left. I don't know if you'll be seeing them with me on the left here, but again, we'll get it clean. There'll be a lot of complaining, probably a lot of swearing, and a lot of hating people, but We will get it clean. There's a cup floating. Let me stick you down there. And I'll grab this subway cup before it floats off. There's a bit of plastic under there as well. I'm hearing birds on the island over yonder. Bit of a butter container, lovely. Oh, and there's a bottle cap there. Of course there is. Why will we be finished picking up stuff? That would make too much of an easy life, wouldn't it? There's always got to be something else to pick up. Could never be easy and clean and beautiful. But there we go. These bags won't even fit in the bin. I could put them in the box, I suppose. And hopefully no one comes along and ruins them. They might have food waste in them, some of these bits. Hopefully foxes and other animals don't come and rummage through too much before the bins are changed. I don't know when these ones are changed. We'll just keep our fingers crossed that it stays in the bags. Let me shove you against the bench. Oops, and we will... I could probably stick one in. No, it's not, no. I don't have to force it in, let's just... Oh, go on then. Looks fairly empty, so maybe it was emptied recently. I don't know. There's a couple of extra pieces here to pick up as well. Sorry, leaves. Oh, whatever that is. A balloon or something. Go on, might as well shove those one in as well. I'd feel better about it being in the bin and not potentially kicked about. Yeah, there's plenty of space in there. This, I mean, that will just stay there, I guess. But that's that. How long have we been going here for? We've been going for half-hour video. Okay, well, that's a great test for the battery. We've got, I love the batteries on this X5. I've still not even used the other one. And this one started on like 50%. I did about 25 minutes worth of video. Plus this 27 minutes, well, 28 minutes now video as well. So the batteries are amazing. They are brand new. They'll get worse over time, obviously, but loving it right now. Let's tighten that up so you're not wobbling about so much. I'm going to end it here anyway. We'll go and have a quick look at the view as I outro the video. I'll put you just, I don't think anyone's about at the moment that would steal the camera. I mean, now would be the perfect time to come and clean it. There's no one bloody here. We've done a fair bit though today, so that's pretty good. We'll get some more though this week for the 100th time. But we'll end it here by saying, as always, I'd like to ask everyone watching to please pick up just one piece of litter the next time you go outside. It helps keep places like this clean and safe for the wonderful wildlife of the world, our lovely pets, and of course for us silly humans as well.